We turn now to our weekly segment, TikTok, where we take a closer look at the story behind the sensation from Wall Street to TikTok. Our next guest is the founder and CEO of a multi-million-dollar business, a podcast host, and now a New York Times best-selling author. Vivian Tu, known as your rich BFF to her 2.5 million followers, is breaking down the numbers on TikTok. Let's take a look.
I'm Vivian, your rich BFF. I'm a 29-year-old multimillionaire, a former Wall Street trader, and a personal finance expert with all the credentials to prove it.
She's got it all to prove it and back it up. Vivian joins us now. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much for having me.
All right, so as you just mentioned there, you started as a trader. How did you transition from that to your rich BFF?
So I traded for about 2.5 years and moved into the tech media world. And when I got there, all of my new friends and colleagues at work were saying things like, oh, you're going to rebalance my 401k. Which health insurance plan did you pick? Tell me what you're investing in. What are our company stock options worth? And I got so many of the same questions. I said, ugh, guys, I got to do my day job. Let me just put this on the internet so you can view it there. And as it turns out, a lot more people than just my 7 friends needed that information. And my content, the very first video, went viral, and then I started creating content for the BFFs.
What was it about it? Do you think people actually started trying your tips and they were like, oh, I'm actually making more money. I'm seeing the results.
I think it's that, but also for so long, finance has been historically very gate-kept. It seemed very complicated, very intimidating, and someone who looked like I could be anybody's college best friend. I'm young, I'm spunky, I wear cool earrings or a pink t-shirt. It just felt so relatable. And suddenly it wasn't something that was out of reach. It was something that, well, if this girl can do it, then I can do it too.
All right, so big congratulations in order. Rich AF came out December 26th, just last night, became a New York Times bestseller.
Thank you.
All right, so what kinds of strategies can readers expect inside this book?
Yeah, so the book is actually bifurcated into 2 halves. The first half being how you can work hard for your money, and the back half is actually how your money can work hard for you. So we cover things like the important stuff, like asking for more money at work, asking for a raise, asking for promotion. Also, budgeting, making sure that all of your money is doing well. But then we pivot into actually saving, making more from your savings account, being more mindful with your spending, investing 101 step by step.
All right, and you describe the financial game as male, pale, and scale. Break that down for us.
I think a lot of us have realized that the only people who've been confident talking about money have been old, white men. And the only rich people we've really seen on TV are old, white men. And it can feel very othering. If you don't see yourself in a lived reality where someone who looks like you has succeeded, what makes you think you can do it? So in my book, what I think is so different in this book than other finance books in the past is that we address those systemic inequalities. The fact that LGBTQ couples are often discriminated against. The fact that Black families have been redlined out of certain housing areas. The fact that, Asian people are all lumped into this very rich model minority, but it's actually one of the biggest differences in terms of highest and lowest quartile of net worth. So it's just really important to talk about all of these things and why they do impact our money.
Give us 3 tips that we should implement right now in 2024 with regard to our finances.
First and foremost, I gotta say, you have to pay yourself first. Very few of us are getting a paper check. We're getting direct deposit put into our bank accounts. So what you can actually do is go into your workplace portal and split up that pay. Some of it can go into that checking account, but you can also set aside a little bit of money immediately into savings. And the quote is, out of sight, out of mind. If you don't see it, you're not spending it. 2, I would say, don't get paralysis by analysis. Investing early and often is really a big key. So what you can do is just use a robo-advisor. You find a robo-advisor, you take a quick quiz about your money goals, how much you make, when you want to retire, all that stuff, and they pick investments for you.
Love those tips. No paralysis by analysis.
Nope.
Really good stuff there, Vivian. Thanks so much for joining us. Turn your finance into finance. Check out Vivian on TikTok at Your Rich BFF. And you can also pick up her book, Rich AF, The Winning Money Mindset That Will Change Your Life, wherever books are sold.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.